friends, I just wanted to provide an updated tutorial to go over some coloring suggestions for our mandala project. And I know that you are going to be rock stars with this project. So really the sky is the limit as far as what you decide to do with the coloring portion. So I really leave a lot of choice up to you, that if you want to make it really multicolored and vibrant, you can do that. If you wanted to work with pastels and keep it lighter, we can do that as well. And basically today is just a little bit of a suggestion for you so that you can kind of think about colors in a little bit of a different way, or you can focus maybe on colors that are your favorites. And then we can also talk about a few finishing touches. So let's take a look. I got a little bit of a start on my mandala that I made, an updated one. And I just wanted to go over my color choices and kind of explain them a little bit in case that's something that might work for you. And then you can take it from there. So what I decided to do was I chose analogous colors. So I took kind of my theme is that seafoam aqua bluish green. As you can see, it's one of my favorite colors. And I decided that I was going to lay out my color and kind of work from the darkest here and just go over all of that. And then I kind of continued out from there with each color and then just laid it out. So one of the things that I wanted to point out is the fact that when you color and you want something to be more vibrant and you want to shade in so that the color is stronger, especially with crayon or colored pencil, instead of doing our typical shading practice, which is, moving our crayon to the side and just kind of going from side to side very lightly, what we do want to do is we want to go ahead and you want to hold it more like a pencil and you want to press with a little more pressure than normal, okay? The other thing too is that we tend to have a lot of texture that still shows if we're using crayon and colored pencil. So I, as you can see, laid down a first layer of color. And then what I'm going to do is just kind of continue layering on top so that I have no texture. I will have a teeny bit at the very end, but I'm trying to make everything as uniform as possible and as smooth as possible, okay? So that's my first goal. My second goal too is when I go ahead and, as you can see, with each of the colors that I decided to use, I'm making sure that the intensity of the color is about the same. So this one, because it's a lighter color, I'm going to have to go over maybe with at least 1 or 2 coats of the crayon. Okay. Now I will mention that if you have paint, you have paint pens or markers or anything like that, you are more than welcome to use that, of course. I just happened to grab my crayons because I really had the most color options. And again, I wanted to show you what the blended colors will look like. Now you could decide to do the opposite and really go for very different colors. So go for opposites on the color wheel too. So that's another option. You can go opposites, every color. That I will leave up to you. And then one other option I wanted to give you at the very end is if you choose to go over everything in Sharpie. Now, obviously that will take a while. So this might be for friends who have a little bit less detail on their work because it will take quite a while, okay? Because as you know from doing your pencil details, that will probably be the longest step after the color. So that's only a choice. That's only optional if you really wanted those colors to pop out. So I hope this helps get you started. And again, I'm leaving your color choices completely up to you. Thanks so much, and I cannot wait to see your masterpieces.